Schoolyard Bully-In-Chief. Welcome to Law and Society, and let's talk about him. Donald Trump is a schoolyard bully, and what he's doing with media companies right now in the United States is just being a schoolyard bully. First of all, I think it's atrocious that ABC would settle on on a claim where Donald Trump couldn't have proven that he was harmed in any way. Now, we are seeing media moguls like Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. Elon Musk is kind of bought the presidency for Donald Trump, and therefore he bought himself a president. So Elon Musk's influence in the next 4 years will be undeniable. But the process in which Donald Trump does it is that he's threatening the media with lawsuits if you say something about Donald Trump, which Donald Trump may perceive to be a lie or somehow defamation. Well, truth is a complete defense for defamation. Donald Trump's point when he says he's going to go after these people is not that he will win on the merits, but that he will keep these people in court and make it an expense and make it painful for them legally and upend their lives. And that is the whole point of Donald Trump suing them. Donald Trump doesn't really have to think that he will win on the merits. He's doing it to harass. He's doing it for submission. And by Jeff Bezos stopping Washington Post, by the owner of Los Angeles Times now saying that you have to do a one good, one bad if you're going to do any sort of pieces about Donald Trump, that is killing the free press. And it is giving Donald Trump more power. And it is emboldening him to go out and put out this threat that you come and talk about me and you are under the threat of being sued for what you say. Now, and the question for me is, media companies are bowing down to it. It's like, okay, I submit to the schoolyard bully. I submit to, to doing anything that you say, and we are going to, both sides it. We're going to sane wash it. We're gonna, polish it up for you in any way we can, my liege. That is the atmosphere the corporate media has given. So focus on independent media. Focus on Midas Touch. Focus on Brian Tyler Cohen. Focus on Glenn Kirshner. Focus on me if you come here and watch. And focus on other independent channels like the Democracy Docket, ProPublica. Then we have Citizens for Ethics. And there are many, many, many nonprofits that you can go to that are providing, not nonprofits, independent media, as well as nonprofits that provide proper information and that are independent from corporate media that has now become an appendage of Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is taking advantage of the fact that they are bowing down to him because of the threats he's issuing. They are essentially, it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing. And the other schoolyard bully thing that I want to talk about is the way that he's approaching our neighbors. Like at the moment, he's calling Canada our 51st state and Justin Trudeau its governor. It's disrespectful to our neighbors. It is not going to help in any way in building relationships with our neighbors, or, he's bullying them to see how much he can bully them. And then if they lash out, if they do something, then preemptive, then that's going to give him the chance to go after them with a trade war. But he's tried this with Mexico's new president, saying that, she's going to do this, that, and that on the border, when the truth is she's already doing that on the border with the Biden administration's cooperation. So that's Donald Trump taking credit for somebody else's work. And he's going to do that all around the world. He's going to undermine our allies. He's going to undermine Ukraine. He's going to undermine our stability in the middle, whatever stability is there in the Middle East. Right now, there is no stability. He's not going to help with it. He's not going to help anybody in Gaza. So any Muslims who voted for him thinking that he was going to help Gazans, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see that. You're going to see Israel getting a free ticket to do whatever they want. You're going to see Russia get a free ticket for whatever they want. NATO will become weaker. And all of this will happen because Donald Trump is bullying people around. So until somebody stands up to Donald Trump, until there is a corporate media organization that says, no, we're not going to just go ahead and obey in advance and give you money. Unless there's a country that says, no, okay, fine. You want to play the trade war, tariffs, bring it on. There's going to have to be, it's going to keep on going. And Donald Trump is going to snowball this into as much power as he can consolidate. Remember, this is people willingly giving up their power before they have to. And that is what we as citizens of this republic cannot do. With that said, thank you so much for listening. And call Donald Trump up for being a bully. Call him up for being a schoolyard bully who knows nothing but to denigrate people, disrespect people, threaten people. And that is not the type of president that we want. He needs to hear that from the people. He needs to hear that from us. So go out and make sure you tell people that he's being a bully. He's being a bully. That's what he's doing. And you don't have to be a bully to be a president, but he's doing it. He's being vengeful from the beginning, so we know where it's going to go. So we need to keep making noise as much as we can the whole time that he is out there abusing his power, recently gotten power. And he still doesn't have the power, but he's acting like he has it. He has said that bringing down the price of, the cost of living is going to be difficult. It's not easy. But during the campaign, he made a campaign promise of bringing down inflation. So what happened to that promise? And for anybody who asks, what promise did he go back on? This is the promise he went back on. This election was about grocery prices. This election was about cost of living. This election was about inflation by Donald Trump's own making. And now Donald Trump is saying that, once it goes up, it's very difficult to bring down. Well, why didn't you say that when you were running? Why did you give people the promise that you would lower the prices? And now you're not going to. So question Donald Trump. Independent media will keep on pushing. Engaged citizens like myself will keep on pushing. If you're watching this, please share and subscribe and tell them to subscribe so that we can keep the conversation going, so we don't just get, railroaded by Donald Trump and this bully culture that is headed our way. Thank you. Take care.